Hello, this is the DutchMasterChief. We're going to be making a fried rice today. I've prepared all of the ingredients as you saw in the intro. I also have a drink. It's got a Coke and some rum and some Malibu rum. So I'll be sipping on that throughout the process. I also have some dabs prepared, and I have a joint over here, so I can stay nice and high throughout the process here. So the first step is going to be to saute the veggies in some garlic and butter. So we've got to get that going. I'm going to get that started. I'm going to pause and come right back because I don't have a tripod. So alright, so we have the onions and the peppers sauteing in the garlic right now. I have a kitchen timer going for 4 minutes, probably at about the 2-minute mark, maybe the 1 minute remaining mark. I'll put the carrots and peas in. I just want to get these sauteing for a little bit longer. The 4-minute thing is just something I picked up from another recipe I was making, and so I kind of always just follow that for my for sauteing on like one onion and some peppers. So this is one whole onion. Some people will probably want to use garlic cloves, which I can totally understand, but I've always just used minced garlic. I did about 1 tablespoon of garlic, actually 1 teaspoon of garlic with maybe 1.5, and 1 tablespoon of butter, and I just got that nice and hot, and then I put these in here. The garlic is definitely up to kind of your taste preference. I just did the 1.5 tablespoon because that's all I have. Sorry, teaspoon. Hotter. Oh, so tip number 1 in this video is to get yourself a silicone spatula. These things are amazing. We got this at the dollar store, $1, and it's heat resistant up to over like 1,000 degrees or something. It won't scratch your pot and pan. So this is what we've been swearing by. We just bought this new wok over, well, it's not really a wok, I guess. We were shopping for a wok, but they had this one. We went to this Asian market in town, and it has a big lid with it. It was only like $27, $25 or something. It's a 27-inch pot, I guess. They had a wok there for $20, which is great compared to like, what is it, Winco or Safeway. They probably wanted like $30 to $40. One of the things I did not mention yet is, in order to make a successful batch of fried rice, you need to chill your rice. You need to make it ahead of time, put it in the freezer for 5 to 15 minutes, and get it nice and cool. Otherwise, well, this is not a personal thing, experience thing. That was what I read, is that it'll just all stick together and get really nasty if you don't chill it. So I've done that every time, and it's been really successful. I haven't really made a bad batch yet. So remember to chill your rice. Alright, well, we've got about 15 seconds left, so I'm going to go ahead and put the carrots and peas and corn. Normally I would not go for corn in this type of recipe, but I bought just a bag of frozen vegetables and it had corn in it, so whatever. I've been using it every time and it's been good. It's a pretty involved meal. It takes a while to make. You have to make it really good, like the best, you need to get fresh onions and peppers and chop them up yourself, and it just takes a while, especially when I'm like weeping trying to cut up an onion. Alright. So next what we're going to do is we're going to move everything over to one side just so we can kind of stick the rice in the other side. Got a lot of water coming out from the frozen peas and carrots. But whatever, what are you going to do? So give yourself a little bit of room. Get some butter. Again, I only have one hand. I'll set you down for 2 seconds so I can put some butter in there. So you're going to want to get like 2 tablespoons of butter in here if you can. Get that melted, and then we're going to add the rice to it now, and then we'll go ahead and add some soy sauce in. Alright, I'll be back after I get that stuff in because I need both things. Okay, so now at this point I added the chilled rice, which is 1 cup of rice, by the way. Chilled rice, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, getting that all mixed up now. And at this point, once you get it, so, because the rice is going to be like a big flat thing of rice that doesn't really chop up very well. So you're going to want to warm it up a tiny bit and get it mixed up so it's like not just one flat layer of rice. And once that happens, you're going to want to, like, once it's so you can maneuver it good, you're going to want to just mix it up. So at this point, we're mixing everything up. We're going to go for like 3 to 5 minutes, mixing it, like totally mixing everything together every like 20 seconds or so. So I got a 5-minute timer going, and it's just going to be pretty much when I think it's done. Alright, now I'm going to just let that sit there for like 30 seconds. I'm going to get my drink. Cheers. Might as well light this joint. Okay, just gonna mix it up a little more because we're frying the rice. I mean, it's fried rice. It gets its color from just being cooked and from soy sauce. You can put as much as you want in. I'll probably put another tablespoon in at the end. Oh. Yeah, I can't cook without flinging half the shit out of the pan ever, so just one of the things you get when I cook for you. You get a messy kitchen. Now, the recipes I actually like combined a few recipes to make this. Not the ingredients, but the techniques. I kind of just read over a bunch of recipes, took the techniques and kind of just wrote my own down. They recommend this be a really high heat right here, but I'm usually keeping it around medium to medium high. My stovetop runs really hot, so if I get it up here, it's gonna be way too much. So I usually keep it around my 6 mark, but you're gonna need to feel out your stove. Just don't turn it way up in the very beginning, or your onions are gonna burn, and your butter and garlic's just gonna burn to the pan. It's gonna get really gross in the very beginning, and it's gonna like set the whole thing behind. All right, I'm gonna take a bite of this and see how it's doing. Yeah, the peas and corn need to be cooked a little longer still, I think, so I'm going to let this go for another minute. Got a minute left on the timer, so I'll let that run out. But I want to make sure it doesn't, none of the rice burns, so I'm going to keep it moving around probably for the rest of this minute. Honestly, I would like to have another pepper in here probably, like an orange one maybe, but I don't have one. Just kind of using up all my leftover veggies. Not leftover, but the ones that I have left. Alright, so it's probably good. Let me taste it again to see what's going on. Pretty good. The rice is a little mushy. I'm like kind of hit or miss on making rice. Sometimes it's perfect. Other times it's like a little bit sticky and mushy. I'm going to add the eggs in now. I got 3 eggs in here, pre-scrambled. My original recipe had 2 eggs, and then it was just a little sparse, so I just put 3 in now. I have made this like a double order, a double batch, 2 cups of rice, and I mean, it's fine. It's a lot. It feeds a lot of people, and it's just me and my girlfriend here trying to eat it. We were eating it for 4 days straight and then threw a bunch out, so it's amazing how much you get from 1 cup of rice. When you look at it, it's like a handful. I feel like I could eat it in 1 mouthful. Okay, so now I'm going to add another tablespoon of soy sauce. Let's see if I can do this on camera. It's angled, so I can't get a full one. But whatever. And the last ingredient is going to be sesame oil, toasted sesame oil. Just a little bit though. I tried to use it. Like, I actually put way too much in the first time. It was overpowering. I was like, ooh, that smells good. It was a nice smell. but it's just an overpowering flavor. So I'm gonna probably put like a teaspoon in here, maybe 1.5 teaspoons. But again, add whatever you want. You can always add more. So just start light. So I accidentally ended the video, ended the recording while I was measuring out the sesame oil. That's okay. It was the last ingredient. I measured out 1.5 teaspoons in here because it is a very strong ingredient. You don't want a lot. It's just like a topping. It's not something that you're going to cook in. It's just a finishing oil. Stay tuned to my next video. I'm going to make a General Tso's chicken for this. It's delicious. It pairs very well with fried rice, obviously. The sauce is so good. I just want to pour the sauce on the rice only and mix it in. But the chicken just goes well with it. I mean, it's a classic. So stay tuned to my next video. I'll put the description put the link to that in the description. I'm high. I'm getting buzzed because I'm drinking this rum and coke. So I'm messing up this exit video, but that's okay because it's the DutchMasterChief asking you to try my fried rice recipe and let me know what you think in the comments. Peace.